Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So we're up and running. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
The Portuguese do have a penchant for producing great wingers, Peter, and this fella, Rafael Leao, is another really good example.
Shot a goal! Adams can get it clear. Threads one in. That ball looks a good one. He's beaten the last man. Goes for a shot! And it's a goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Tries to play it through. This looks promising. Osimhen! They've done it! 2-0, and in next to no time. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And here's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho could try cutting it. Tries a shot! It's there! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
He's had it taken off him. Oh, good spread. Oh, that's a key interception. Koundé makes the interception. Well, that is one way to stop him. That has ended up in no man's land. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Can he get on the end of this? Picked out brilliantly. Shapes to shoot! It's in! Barcelona are back in business. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
And now he has 2. This has become one superb game of football.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Nicely spread. Yamal. Osimhen. Tries to pass it through. And he's picked it up out wide. He is through here. Thinks of a chance for a shot.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Searching pass he's played there. Roberto Carlos gets it away. Almost half an hour in now. It's beautifully weighted. And the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Oh, this is a great position. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Roberto Carlos. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Koundé did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Yamal. Roberto Carlos did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Real chance! Goal! Barcelona! And he is just ripping it up. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Barcelona he's going for goal! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Osimhen really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. And he's there to clear it. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that wasn't far away. Yamal, Koundé, pass is coming off in quick succession here. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now, can they get him away? And the shot! No mistake! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
So all square and not... And the first half is done. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
This is a lost children's announcement. Would the father of a boy in a blue hat kindly make his way to the information center? Substitution in progress.
So once again, we're underway. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Messi gets flagged offside. And that's been won straight back. Rafael Leao going full tilt down the left. That's good running with the ball, distributed tidily.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Pedri. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Substitution on the field. Number 45, Osimhen. Number 23,
Osimhen unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Yamal. Coming on the field.
Oh, super find. Chance, surely!
Number 15.
Costa Curta can get it clear. Now it's Messi.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
That pass isn't the best. No, that was never going to make it.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Kunde chooses to go cross-field. And Grimaldo, Ronaldinho, who has set up 2 goals. And he's going to be disappointed with that. Grimaldo. Played out towards the right wing. Played back in. Played out to the right. Pass somewhat off target. It's a really well-measured ball. And that is as far as they're going to go. Spread out to the left. Looking for options for movement. Pressure stays on. It is a corner.
Substitution on the field, number 19, Iniesta.
Roberto Carlos with the clearance.
Number 22,
Ronaldinho's delivery.
Substitution.
It's Ronaldinho. Oh, that's superb. It's Rooney! That was probably asking just too much. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Pedri. It's a good ball out wide. Back into the middle. Decent chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Kunde. Roberto Carlos spots it and intercepts. That's really well manoeuvred. He's through here. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
That has not gone well. Kunde clears. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And the finish! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Beckenbauer. And they're quick to get it back. Messi running with the ball. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs.
Can he finish? Oh, it's in! Late in the day! This could well be it! That was easy. Almost too easy.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Barcelona take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Well timed, excellent interception. Can he get onto this? And this is Rooney! And he hits the net! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Barcelona could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time for just about within shooting range? That had everyone off their seats.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
And that's that. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that yet again this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. So off we go then. Well, we all know who created the concept of total football, but is it fair to say, Jim, that no one embodied it better on the pitch than this man, Ruud Gullit?
That is true, definitely. He has the pace, the power, the technique to play anywhere across the front line, but he also has the intelligence, the vision to play in a more withdrawn playmaking role, or even in defence. He could fill in and cover for any position as required, and he had the intelligence to be able to put it all...
Oh, he's been caught napping, and he shoots! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Ronaldinho can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
That's been cut out, well played. Yamal. They get a throw in. Makalele, who's on a run down the left wing. Pele providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, what a... off the post! He's missed, but not by that far.
And not just close, agonisingly close.
And it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Ronaldinho. Oh, this is a very good run. Out to the right. And he skips past his man. Rijkaard deals with that comfortably. Kökçü. Pedri. Pedri will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Knocks it into space. And he's heaved it away. But they've got it again.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
That has been cut short. That's going to go a long way. Nicely spread. Pedri. Barcelona are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Grimaldo, and it's Ronaldinho. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Tries to pass it through. In with the challenge. Spread out to the left. He's found a way past. Distributed tidily. Yamal making good progress on the right-hand side. Grimaldo tries to thread one through. No luck with that dink over the top. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Ronaldinho. Well read, nice interception. Played into space. Koundé. And it's Pedri. Cleared without complication. And claimed it back swiftly. Not the most accurate pass. Played back in. Chance for a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Van Nistelrooy is offering a wry smile there. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Cleared away. Has a shot! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
And it's Gullit. Can he get it through? Gullit. Now what about this cross? And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. But that has not gone well. Plays a sharp little ball here. He can get that clear. Van Bouten is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, important interception. And he's there to belt it away. Well, that pass isn't the best. Makaleli. And the through ball. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. That has ended up in no man's land. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Stood up well to him there. There's the whistle for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Terrific header! And that has been cleared. Over to the left. Gavi. Pedri. Oh, delightful ball. Great ball, and he's in here. Climbs up big. Goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Barcelona have broken through. It's 1-0.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Osimhen! Really well taken goal. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Maldini gets over and intercepts. Somewhat off target. Yamal. Barcelona finding their passes. Gavi touches it back.
He's got no choice here.
Great chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Gavi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Thuram attempts a clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's shifting through the gears here. Threads one in. And he was alert to it.
Pele really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe that.
It's a mighty! Oh, it's come off the upright. Goal! Barcelona! And they've got their lead back. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Cambio de jugadores. jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 3, el dorsal 7.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
El dorsal 17, Messi. El dorsal
He's there to retrieve it. Aimed beyond the defence. And he's being shifted off it. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That's really well cleared. That'll be a throw-in.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 45 será reemplazado por el dorsal 4.
Makaleli.
Barcelona really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
And the finish!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's a pretty loose pass. Into the last quarter of an hour. Nicely shaped ball. This is Van Nistelrooy.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Rijkaard kept his eye on it, and he's there. Tries to play it through. And that's put paid to a promising move. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Messi is in a really good position out wide. Oh, well played, well played. Barcelona must do something here, and very quickly.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but...
And Messi! That has been knocked clear. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Opts to play it. Rooney! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, he's been caught on it here. He is just caressing the ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Nicely weighted ball.
Barcelona really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Cambio de jugadores.
Barcelona are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. That's a cute ball. Pele looking to run onto it. Maldini is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
No, that was never going to make it. Kukcu is always scanning the pitch for targets. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Looking to play him in. Mateus is in a really good position out wide. Messi. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven. And whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Barcelona never quite got to grips with it.
So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running. Inter Milan have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
And he cuts out the supply. And that's surely a foul. Free kick. Bastoni gets his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Zico.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Back in once more. Oh, easy picking. It's Totti! It's a loose ball. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. And that is out of play.
Now there's a player with a silky pass and a steely tackle.
Xabi Alonso.
Yeah, a midfielder renowned for his tremendous array of passes while offering his defence a solid shielding presence too.
Players don't come a whole lot better in his position, do they?
Not really, and not many can boast the same quality of performance either, Peter.
He's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Totti. Just eases him off the ball. Xabi Alonso aims beyond the defence. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, it's fallen loose again! Goal! Barcelona! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Barcelona have taken the lead.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
That's been cut out, well played.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Gavi is there to clear. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Totti shifted it to the flank. Now it's Neymar. Tries to crash through the challenge, but no. Gavi. And he's intervened well there. And it's Totti. 30 minutes gone. Tries to pass it through. Neymar plays it in. Tries to get it clear. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Inter clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That has been cut short. Gavi plays a sharp little ball here. Barcelona are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Cáceres, nicely weighted ball. Can he latch on to this? And he's there to belt it away. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's Lewandowski! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. And it's hoisted clear. And it's Totti. Zico. Inter Milan can try it again now. Inter Milan have their third corner. And it's been taken short. Cross needs to be good. Cleared without hesitation. Driving forward. Now it's Lewandowski. Real chance! It's a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably...
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break, all square. That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. So we're into the second 45. He has found a way through. Great vision. Grimaldo picks it up out wide. Chance, surely! Goal! Barcelona! Into the lead once more. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead. Neymar stood his ground strongly. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Played in early. Not pretty, but it gets the job. He's gone for goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
That has ended up in no man's land. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. And that's put paid to a promising move. Inter Milan, disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Totti, nicely spread.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's got away, and he lines up a cross.
That's good defensive concentration.
Has a shot! Decent hit and on target. Gavi, spread it left. Now looking to orchestrate a counter, and he's managed to get free. It's Pedri. Gavi. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. He has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And the shot! It's in! It's level again! What a match we have!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
So all square and not for the first time.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Gavi. Now it's Osimhen. And that has left him in a heap. Looking for the run. Xabi Alonso gets over and intercepts. Under an awful lot of pressure. Now it's Messi. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Totti. Lewandowski. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Goes for a shot! Oh, should have put that away.
Neymar fully appreciates that. He could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Barcelona can now introduce the first of their substitutes. And it's Grimaldo. Over to the left. Lopez.
Barcelona really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Now it's Messi. Messi receives it in a wide position. Can he get it through? He's cut it out. Opts to play it back. Verbin!
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 18. Numero 6. Xabi Alonso.
They're urging him to shoot. Shoots!
Totti.
Goal! Barcelona! And again they hit the front. And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have a breakthrough. That's pretty clear. It is a foul. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Some players have clearly taken issue here, and things are threatening to boil over.
Look, Peter, what they need now are cool heads and discipline, and instead it looks like they've got a liability in their side.
And this is the big chance. And this an opportunity to pull level. Zico! Against the crossbar. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Played out to the right. Messi. He's tried one! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Now, can they get him away? Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Now it's Ronaldinho. Knocks it into space. Pass somewhat off target. Guardiola. That has not gone well. Messi. Tries from distance. He's got away with one there.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
And this is Van Nistelrooy. Bale. And this is Bale. And the referee brings it to a close. Barcelona have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Barcelona... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. We have already started here. Watching, there's very little room for debate when it comes to Andrea Pirlo's legacy in the game of football. He made that deep-lying creative position his own.
Although I believe it was something that happened almost by accident.
Pretty happy accident.
Yeah, it seems he started out as a number 10, but he didn't have the necessary pace or physicality, so he just dropped deeper. Now his game is all about stepping up at the right time, picking the most perfectly measured through balls, and he's nailed it.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he cuts out the supply. Eto'o. Can he finish? There it is!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well, they've got it again. He's gone direct here. Pirlo. Played into space. Bale in acres of space out wide. He's come in hard. Upamecano gets it clear. Zico
really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And he plays one through. He can get that clear. It's not an especially good pass, that. Turan. And it's Gavi. Well timed, excellent interception. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Turan.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Now it's Luis Suarez. Great defending, strong and determined. Grimaldo. And this is Ronaldinho. Oh, they've done it! Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival.
There they go, hunting again.
Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. I have to say, that was great chance! Kukçu. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a cute ball. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Grimaldo. And it's Pedri. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Luis Suarez. Bale, very much a man of this moment.
Barcelona truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Now it's Osimhen. Now it's Ronaldinho. Osimhen. Decent chance! And yes, it's there! They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And he's worked it through. And this is Nedved. It's Nedved! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Nedved is offering a wry smile there.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Ronaldinho is there, and he can get that clear. And we've reached half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. How would you review the first half?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
So it's back to business. Baresi. And it's Pirlo. Plays it through. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Nice interception, well timed. Yamal.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And he's intervened well there. Now it's Ronaldinho. Gavi. Nice control. He's going for goal! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And they've got rid. And it's Koundé. Ronaldinho has it in a wide position. Gavi, and he shoots! Goal! Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Barcelona go into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
And the shot's on here. Eto'o! They've scored! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
This is quite a battle.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Grimaldo, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Gavi. Plays the return pass. Ronaldinho. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. It's gone for a throw-in.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 45, el dorsal 13, el dorsal 3,
Ronaldinho
el dorsal 7, el dorsal
takes
11,
aim and... Oh, what a collide!
el dorsal
He will be livid with himself.
el dorsal 24, el dorsal 2, el dorsal 10, el dorsal 17, Messi.
That has not gone well. Great vision. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Schmeichel breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Grimaldo. Ronaldinho looking to run onto it. Grimaldo is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
It's a promising position. Played into space, and he cuts out the supply. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Net yet? Lewis. There's the shot! And he hits the net! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
That looks a cracking ball. Shot a goal! He's scored! A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Well, he likes those, doesn't he? That's another one for his collection.
And now he has 2. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Kukchu. Rooney.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
And here's Messi. And it's Pedri. Oh, right place, right time. Iniesta.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And claimed it back swiftly. That's a lovely pass. Nedved. Quality ball. Looking for options for movement. Can he finish? The whistle has gone and it is all over. Barcelona pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. And that gets things running. Well, this is one boy from Croxteth who, so far as club football goes, has achieved just about everything. English football has rested on his broad shoulders for nigh on 2 decades. It is, of course, the modern great that is Wayne Rooney.
Yeah, without question, one of England's all-time finest. His record speaks for itself.
And his face is that of a man who simply cannot accept defeat. During games, he is always laser-focused, and he fights tooth and nail for every win. Ronaldinho goes for goal! That's a half-decent try.
Ronaldinho really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Puskás. Now there's... and the shot! He's delivered all right!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. He's one-on-one! Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. to further improve their position of comfort. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
West Ham are doing very nicely, thank you.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Quarter of an hour played. Yamal, and it's played in.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Zanetti, who's on a run down the left wing. He has found a way through, and this is Puskas. Chance for a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Gavi. Played out towards the right wing. Can he latch on to this? Here comes the corner. Barcelona with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. That pass isn't the best. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Ronaldinho. Pedri. He's through here. And the ball is out of play. Pass somewhat off target. Looking to play him in. Rooney looking to run onto it. He is through here. Good claim. No margin for error there. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Yamal, distributed tidily. And a chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Rooney. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Now that looks a decent ball. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Royce picks it up from the goal kick. And it's Royce.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield.
Shot a goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. This might spell danger. Goes for a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are cruising away. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner and he picked them off instead.
West Ham find a position of real strength now. Royce. He is just caressing the ball. And that is out of play. And it's Zanetti. Upamecano tries to clear. Osimhen proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
It's a threatening ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Rooney. Ronaldinho. And that has put paid to that.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Great ball, and he's in here. Gavi. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 11. El dorsal
Here we go again.
45. Serán
Barcelona come out for this second half with a different lineup. The manager has made a big call here. Platini. Platini will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Puskas. That has not gone well. Into the channel. Oh, he's found support out wide. And this is Rooney. Lovely. Now then. Gavi! Barcelona come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Grimaldo. Good play on the left-hand side here. And here's Ronaldinho. Played into the... A header! And yes, it's there! They're back within reach! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So is this the start of a comeback?
Barcelona are still behind, but they've increased their level of interest here.
In with the challenge. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Nicked it back promptly. Rooney. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
He's in plenty of space. He's having a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Platini. And the counter is on. Now it's Rooney. It's a really well-measured ball. And he plays one through. And he welcomes it in. Seedorf receives it in a wide position. Shot, surely! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Brilliantly cut out. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Great vision. Oh, nicely intercepted. Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
This is the time you need that pace.
Taken back almost at once. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Zanetti. And it's Seedorf. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Rooney. Oh, good spread. Looking for the run. Now this could be a chance. Header! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Royce is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple...
Takes a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Platini, facing up to his adversary. This is a form. Chance! They've done it! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
West Ham grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And he's only too happy to take that back. And this is Ronaldinho. Shapes to shoot! He scores! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter.
And we're done. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty...